a 6 though, but yeah, it was a bit easier. Talking about 3 o'clock in the morning, I started watching Squid Game. Have you guys seen that?
Yep.
No, not
I've
yet.
watched the whole thing.
Not yet.
So yeah, I finished it in almost one sitting, and that was a 3 a.m. go to bed kind of thing.
Was it addictive? That addictive?
Look, it's as a fan of Money Heist that you are, I swear it's the same dub voices in this than there is in Money Heist.
Probably they use the same guys for like everything.
That the dialogue is not exceptional, and it is made for the Asian market a bit, but stuff happens, and I think that's what's making it famous.
Well, the thing is that okay, I watched it with the subtitles, so in
I
Korean
think that's probably a
with subtitles.
better way of doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, it was okay. I don't know what all the hype is about. I mean, it's not a bad series, but it's probably not the best one I've seen.
Sure, I mean there's twists and turns, and that's what makes it entertaining.
Yeah.
But is it like on the same level as the Prison Break season 1?
Nah.
No.
So in terms of like you watch your first episode and you're like,
I think
okay, you hooked. You know,
I think it's like the shock factor. What was that other movie where it was also like a game that you had to get in?
there's tons of them. Like
Yeah, but
the
there was
script-
one that was like the last couple of years, like 2-3 years.
Okay, there's the escape room, right? There's escape
Hunger
room.
Games.
No. There was another. Well, Hunger Games was also that kind of thing, but there was another one. It was like a one-word movie
Saw?
name. No. But it
Cube?
was like
Cube?
a thing where you played a game. It was like a virtual reality game, not virtual reality, a reality TV show game kind of thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Big Brother.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that the concept. Yeah.
You never see the bodies in Big Brother.
I'm just throwing it out. Only maybe
Yeah.
maybe.
But what I'm
without
saying
all
is
the
that
blood and gore.
the concept isn't new
Yeah,
about having a game where potentially you lose your life in it.
yeah. It's like Survivor, but like with when you get voted out.
Yeah. Anyway.
You don't go back home.
Yeah. So I watched talking about series, I watched an interesting series last night about Google Earth.
Wow.
It's like who came up with the concept
Yeah.
of Google
Did they
Earth.
steal it from someone?
Well, this is it. There's a thing on Netflix based on inspired by true story.
True events. Yeah.
Yeah, true events. Yeah.
So did they steal it from Microsoft? Because that
No.
would be like
They
an
started
IP.
from a German development team.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, I suppose when it's based on true facts, I mean, it doesn't really have to be like super Hollywood dramatic. I mean, the fact that it's based on some true events, I suppose that's what makes it interesting. But anyway, it was a good thing. I watched that.
Do you remember what it's called?
It's called the $1 billion.
Heist.
No, $1 billion something. $1 billion.
Okay, I'll check. I'll check.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So I suppose while we're talking about
Netflix and
movies and series and all that, I suppose you heard about Alec Baldwin and his
That's
accident
horrible.
yesterday.
That is horrible, dude.
Flipping terrible, man.
But
I
like,
don't understand. And
dude, what is that? What is?
Watching Jaya and her
No, don't worry.
He got a
it's-
very interesting, like Netflix preview stuff. Like when you open the Netflix app, he's got a very interesting preview thing. But
Oh,
anyway.
I mean, it's Netflix. It's not me.
Yeah. But yeah,
algorithms, man, you can't escape them.
yeah.
Anyway,
so
Why? I just noticed how much Oleg was blushing, though.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
But
Anyways, but going
innocent
back,
eyes. Yeah, so I don't get it. In this day and age, I mean, yes, there's movies and TV series and all of that made every day. There's guns used on set
prop guns, and real guns.
to represent shooting. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of anyway. Hold on, and there is a mixture of live and blank ammunition that's been used every day, and the failure rate, the safety rate seems to be quite good. Why has it suddenly happened now? All right, that's the first question. The second one is, in this day and age where they digitally re-enhance things all the time, why do you even need to have live ammunition?
Well, no, first of all, let's just, okay, why do you need to have a prop, like a real firearm that's got blanks in it? Because, I mean, that's what it is. It's a real firearm that's firing blanks. Why do you actually need to have a working firearm on a set in the day and age where you've got visual effects where you can...
Recoil.
Well, I
Recoil,
mean,
yeah.
you could make... No, but think about it. You could make a prop gun that has the recoil effect. So in other words, it's like when you pull the trigger, it throws a counterweight in the gun backwards. So you have that like recoil effect, right? And besides, they're actors, man. Fucking act.
Is it going to look like? Yeah, but you can't do muscle.
No, but listen. There are some shows that they have done that where they haven't used any prop guns in the old sense, and they've done it afterwards.
Okay.
Like use the prop guns afterwards, or like
No. Did the visual effects
Okay, yeah.
afterwards
So it's
to make it
completely
yeah,
like-
completely CGI or whatever you want to
CGI,
call
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So my question is, right? So like obviously Alec didn't know that he's being handed a live gun,
Yeah.
right? So that's
And
number
why
one.
would he?
Like, but who takes a rap for this? Who's gonna get charged?
Well, look, the thing is that you've got someone that's on the set that is like the prop masters that are in charge of all the props on the production, right?
But is that a legal appointment?
Well, I think you have specific guys that have to sign in and sign out all the weapons that
Okay,
are in.
that makes sense.
Even if it's a knife, or even if it's I heard or I read somewhere that even if it's a plastic knife
Yeah.
or a knife that is, like when you try and stab someone,
It actually goes back in.
it goes
yeah.
back inside and all that. Apparently, those things have to be signed in and signed out with these, what they call the armory guys.
Okay.
Okay, and they look after these things. So, see, it says here, so like the guns would have to be checked in and checked out.
Like real guns.
Yeah, and they say, like sometimes you'll see this shot where the gun is shooting right at the camera.
Yeah.
They say when that happens, they have special protocols about how they film that. Like there's only supposed to be like one person behind the camera. They put up a perspex screen. Okay, obviously that's not going to stop against a real bullet. But the thing is, what's happened in the past is that they shoot a blank, and then something gets, because it's got like a wax wad in the blank, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where, how they've made the blank. But sometimes what happens is that thing gets stuck in the barrel, and then the next time you fire a blank, that thing actually comes out
Yeah.
and can hurt someone. So this is what they say, is they put up a perspex screen, they only have one person behind the camera, or whatever it is. They have a protocol around when the actor's shooting in the direction of a camera. So I mean, there are lots of things that have normally in place to prevent these from happening. What blew my mind, okay, because obviously yesterday the news was breaking, you don't actually know the details and everything, other than two people have been injured, one person's died,
Yeah.
the other one's in hospital. The news say that he has been released now. But today, I double-checked to see what the latest is. And the latest thing is, this is what they said, is that Alec Baldwin was handed the gun, and it was called by the assistant director as a cold gun. In other words, the gun is safe, right? Turned out that the gun was loaded with live rounds.
Yeah.
Okay? So my question is, what is live ammunition doing on a movie set?
Yeah.
I can understand you've got a real firearm that's going to fire blanks, but how do you have live rounds? Why would you even want live rounds on a movie set?
Yeah.
Yep. I
Blows
don't
my
have an
mind.
answer.
It's a good question.
Blows my
It's a
mind.
good question.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Do you think
yeah,
they're gonna? I mean, the director was the other guy injured,
yeah.
and considering the emotional state of the cast and crew, are they actually going to finish making this?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
How
a
many
good
millions
question.
does this cost?
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I've started seeing some stuff coming out about it was a very low budget movie, and people are now complaining about low budget movie, working long hours, etc., etc., etc. So, like you almost get the feeling that now there's a bit of dissent in the ranks about how the movie was being filmed, what budget it was running on. Maybe people were tired, made a mistake, but still, I don't believe that there should be live rounds on a movie set.
I don't get it.
Mm.
But if you're making a medieval film where they have
Yeah.
arrows,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing. That's live ammo, really.
Well, if you have some rubber, I don't know. Let's do it. I don't know what the. See, I suppose I don't know enough about how they do these things normally.
Yeah.
Um,
I still don't get the live
yeah.
ammo. I mean,
Yeah.
that's,
So I mean, look,
that's
this
ridiculous.
this kind of thing has happened previously, where there are other people who have been injured or killed on a
Yeah.
movie set under similar circumstances. But a lot of the time, it hasn't been that it's real ammo. It's been like something has been lodged in the gun,
Yeah.
and they haven't checked it properly, and then they fire a blank, and then and then whatever projectile is in there, it's not a real bullet, but it hurts, or in the case of someone like Brandon Lee, actually killed him. Yeah.
Wow. So it has happened before, obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but
it's
this
not,
was not the live ammo, unless we're
No,
talking
not
old
live ammo.
westerns. But this is the blanks going wrong.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Anyway,
As much
and
as they might have these safety steps, and the CGI, and how much you can do with it now, why have live ammo?
I think there's going to be a lot of questions and asked about this and how to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And I mean, I feel sorry for this woman's family. I mean, she's just doing a job there.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's rising star. I think she went to school
Yeah.
with Oleg again.
No,
She's originally from.
no, not everyone went to school with me.
Well,
Seriously,
she's
it's
from
like-
Ukraine.
I mean, it
dude.
was a big school though, wasn't it?
She's from Ukraine.
You serious?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
originally from Ukraine.
Get him just googling it now.
Halina.
Yeah, but her
Hutchins.
she's married, so I think her surname is obviously her husband. And I mean,
That makes sense.
she's got
Yeah.
I think she's got a kid or she's got children. I mean,
Yeah.
geez, what a thing, eh? And then and I mean, in this day and age, there's social media and all that kind of stuff, and she's posted a video like the day before of them riding horses on their off day on the
Wow.
ranch where they're filming, and it's just like, whoa, it just hits home.
Yeah, that's sad.
Anyway,
Really
and
sad.
also, like, I mean, for Alec Baldwin, I mean, he's a big name in the industry. He's been around for a long time. I mean, I feel sorry for him as well. I mean, imagine carrying the fact that you've accidentally
Shot someone.
shot and killed someone on set. I mean, I don't know what. How does this affect him as well? I mean, and not to take away from the fact that someone has been killed, but I think the person that's involved in it as an accident obviously is going to carry quite a lot of guilt
Yeah.
around
Yeah,
that.
that's really sad.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, it's early days, so I'm sure we'll hear a lot more coming out from that.
Yeah.
Anyway, interesting.
Yeah.